Yeah. Young blood, 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 young blood. Now here coming to criticize you for doing what you do. Just inviting you to join the continuing marathon with me, cause we are carrying on a legacy. Investing in the black community. Duncorn, Bitcoin, excuse me, young blood, that was a glitch. About the hustle and spinning, we trying to make a switch. By the way, young blood, how did you wind up in that ditch? The whole neighborhood heard you beating before you came around the curve.
Coming to you live from my house, where I have been brainstorming. I've brainstormed so much that it rained down on me that my mother sees some of these pictures on my wall when she comes in here sometimes. And she don't say nothing. I'm kind of ashamed, but I'm not. Anyway, recently there have been some tragic occurrences in the streets in my little neck of the woods, my little town and whatnot. Two people made made lifetime decisions an hour apart this week. And I do mean a lifetime decision. Two lifetime decisions. Now we know, we know what two of them gonna be. Well, we know all four of them gonna be once they get there. And they're gonna be there for the duration. And I seen somebody say, we should boycott this. And I asked them, what exactly are we gonna boycott? And a rainstorm came around my head tonight. It rained a couple hours ago, about an hour ago. And now I know what I know what we can boycott. We can boycott the streets. We can boycott not having a plan for your life or in your life. We can boycott that. We can boycott being around folks that's a little inconspicuous and trying to be tough when some of the inconspicuous stuff happen. We can boycott being someplace where you might have to have a pistol or whatnot. Or I can boycott my mustache being messed up. Or maybe it's just the angle I got this phone at. It look good in the mirror. We could just boycott stupid stuff. We could boycott being around people that ain't got nothing going for themselves. That boycott being people that are on other things than you are on. That's what you boycott. Because we can't necessarily boycott things that will happen if we get in them and know that they could happen. We could boycott and stay out of those situations. For instance, if you got dope, you could throw that dope away. And come up with a plan. But I think you need to come up with a plan before you throw your dope away, because don't quit your job unless you got another job. That's another thing we can boycott. Quitting jobs until you get another job. Boycott the things that parents kind of told you boycott and do the thing that your parents kind of told you coming up, like find a career. And boycott not having a career. Boycott ignorant stuff. Boycott them guns and not going to the range and knowing how to shoot them. Because allegedly somebody shot somebody on accident trying to get them off of them because they didn't know how to shoot. Boycott trying to mess with these young boys getting off the poach that got more money than you and thinking you gonna get over on them because you older than them. If they got more money than you, they ain't just getting off the porch. They've been off that porch. And they may be able to school you. Don't be no hater. Boycott being a hater. That's right. Boycott being a hater. Boycott being dumb. Go finish school. That's what you also can boycott. Dropping out of school. Or boycott not having a GED once I drop out of school. I might be ruffling a little feathers or whatnot, but I'm supposed to. Because boycotts are intended to ruffle feathers. You might need some of this stuff that you're boycotting. Some of you might need that dope. That's why I told you to get you a job before you throw your dope away. Some of you might need toxicity in your life. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about the people that want to boycott some of this stuff. And boycott your friends that love that stuff. Leave them to it. That's why they in there. That's why they doing it. Because they love it. And they have to have it. But if you want to boycott the streets and don't like what's going on in the streets, boycott it. If you got somebody in the streets, boycott them too. Or whatnot. Have them do what you do. Have them come to the abode or whatnot. Boycott being around a lot of people that might get a little stir going up. Boycott bringing all your friends together when you know all your friends don't get along. That's what we can boycott. We can boycott simple stuff like that and eliminate half the problems we got. Because half of them we don't control. But half of them we do. I'm Kojak.
Yeah. Young blood, 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 young blood. Now here coming to criticize you for doing what you does. Just inviting you to join the continuing marathon with me, cause we are carrying on a legacy. Investing in the black community. Duncorn, Bitcoin, excuse me, young blood, that was a glitch. About the hustle and spinning, we trying to make a switch. By the way, young blood, how did you wind up in that ditch? The whole neighborhood heard you beating before you came around the curve. We all came out when I heard crash after you swerved. You missed the kid, but hit his dog and almost got that known, well-known perv. Good job, but the boy granted calling the law because hitting the dog was not deserved. Young blood, you was fucked up several ways. For you to be mad, that take some nerve. The perfect warrant, so he done vamp out. The dog is alright, they feed steroids and it is stout. But young blood, I'm telling you, stay right here because you need some stitches. Oh damn, you thinking your leg is broke good, that mean we ain't gonna be labeled.